So here is New Zealand, here is Japan, here is the United States. Consider the PMG, the CAS, the IAS, and the RPM. Calculate the ETA of, Jimmy, what is this strange contraption?
He's been working on a time travel machine, Professor. Isn't that just super?
Jimmy, as an aeronautical engineer of Air New Zealand and my top apprentice, you of all people should know that the postulate of time travel violates the law of physics. I'll tell you what.
Yes, Professor, but...
I'll get my book on the grandfather paradox. You'll find it very stimulating.
Hey gang, look at me. I'm a time traveler.
Oh, be careful.
Wow, this evaporated. Wow.
We won! The All Blacks won the Rugby World Cup!
What? When?
In 2011.
See, I told you it'd work. What else?
What else? Let me show you.
In the next millennium, New Zealand is still as beautiful as it is today. Tourists from all around the world visit us to experience our lush mountain greenery and our untouched landscapes. We're known for our incredible trekking, yachting and fine dining, and we're considered to have the best sailors and rugby team in the universe. Even neater is that our reputation for innovation in science and technology is world-renowned. By 2012, Air New Zealand will carry nearly 15 million passengers a year, and because of our aeronautical engineering expertise, they will fly across the globe just to have their aircraft serviced and repaired by us.
What else? Tell us more.
Find that out for yourselves.
Choose any service on this list to learn more about our areas of expertise. While I was in the future, I flew to our component services base in Christchurch in an Air New Zealand Airbus A320. Since the 1960s, we have been carrying out component overhaul and repairs on our own fleet of domestic jets and turboprop aircraft. As an airline operator ourselves, we are in tune with what an airline needs. We know all about the frustration of having a component returned, no fault found. That's why we take all practical steps, such as soak testing. And we actually communicate with customers if we can't validate the reason for removal. We know reliability is also crucially important, which is why we are a trusted supplier to regional military air forces whose missions can take them to some wild places. For example, the oxygen system, critical components, testing masks, regulators, and the integrity of all kinds of bottles. And pneumatics, all kinds of hydraulic and pneumatic ducts, valves, and pressure regulators. Our engineers work on the glass cockpit modules on the world's newest aircraft, but they also keep up their skills on generations of components dating right back to the aircraft we see flying here in the 60s. You know, some of our future engineers started in the 60s. That could be us. That's groovy because it means we become a stable team with vast experience that can handle even the most complex equipment. But we also use that experience to develop unique test equipment that gives us a fresh insight into critical performance elements. Of course, these solutions are fully validated to OEM requirements. We even carry out full calibration of all tooling and test equipment on site. We are always working out ways of doing things better, and in the future, Air New Zealand has a global reputation for innovation. And guess what? Not only did we win awards for being the best airline in the world twice, we were also voted the best airline MRO in the world. That's us, folks. We can work with the most complex electrical systems and instruments, requiring absolute integrity in the way they are managed. And then there's our can-do attitude, which means we put our experience and skill to work, building additional quality into the work we do. Send your aviation components to us, and you will get the best possible quality and reliability that one of the most experienced and talented component maintenance teams in the world can deliver. Click on another service or click Next to finish.
Wow, amazing.
That's fantastic.
Hey, what is this thing anyhow?
This is a mobile telephonic instrument. If you want to find out more about Air New Zealand's engineering services, knowledge is just a few clicks away.
Here you are, Jimmy. Time travel is just too full of paradoxes, I'm afraid.
But Professor, time travel is real.
Donald Smith, have you been playing with the Xerox machine again? Go clean yourself up, son. Time travel. Gotta be robots on Mars next.
Well, actually, Professor...
Answer it. It's the future calling.